Okay guys, here we are once again. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of a hydraulic jack plate. Here I am, my brand new Nitro Z21 XL, and probably the coolest feature right here at the console, right here on my Z Touch screen. There's this feature right here called Hole Shot and a shallow water preset. And what you see here behind me, as I hit these little presets here, in conjunction with the motor trim, you're hearing my hydraulic jack plate jack upwards when you're in that shallow water setting. Now, when I go to get on plane in that safe 2 foot, 2.5, 3 foot depth, I'll go ahead and hit the hole shot button, and in conjunction again with the motor's trim, my hydraulic jack plate sucks down and gives me the absolute best chance of popping my boat out of that shallow water with that beautiful, nice hole shot. So whenever someone asks me, is it absolutely necessary to have a Bob's hydraulic jack plate on my bass boat or on my fishing boat? The answer is no, it's not absolutely necessary, but it does help in those shallow water scenarios. It does help when you're storing your boat in your smaller garage, your smaller shop. Some of you that live in the cities that have bass boats in those really tight places, a lot of times when we go to back that bass boat up in that garage, I know because I was that guy, we want to have that hydraulic jack plate to bring that complete cowling and engine down another 8 or 9 inches to clear the roof of that garage there. But as far as on the water application, yes, whenever we start the tournaments down there in Florida every single year, a lot of times those bass are living and spawning in that 3, 2.5, 1.8 foot depth range. And man, it is so invaluable to have a tool like a jack plate to jack that propeller up, and enables you to maneuver across those flats, across those spawning bays, across those areas where those bass are hanging out, especially that time of year. The other thing, the complete opposite side of shallow water bass fishing, is the deep water stuff. We're up there on the St. Lawrence River, we're up there on Lake St. Clair when the waves get up 3 and 4 footers. I'm running my 21 foot Nitro through those waves. We don't want a lot of flex and moving back there. That's a 505 pound engine, and we want it as tight and as low as we can possibly get it to the transom of this 21 foot vessel. Again, we don't want that extra torque back there, and the only way to get rid of that is to keep that engine down. That's where a hydraulic jack plate really shines. You could just jam it all the way down to the bottom. That keeps that prop completely down in the water. It prevents the cavitating and the airborneness you get launching off those 3 and 4 foot waves, but more importantly, it keeps that unnecessary torque off of your transom, giving you a longer life on your boat, your engine, and your transom area. So that right there is hydraulic jack plates 101 in a nutshell. So yes, it is absolutely beneficial to have one. No, it's not a necessity, but I absolutely love the Bob's hydraulic jack plate on the back of this Nitro Z21 250 horsepower Mercury, especially in conjunction with this shallow water and hole shot preset.